Well, Janelle, I'm reporting live right now at the busy intersection of Main Street and Theater Drive right off of Highway 101 here in Templeton. There was an officer-involved shooting, as you said. This happened around 10:20 this morning, so less than about 2 hours ago. This is what we know. Officer-involved shooting did involve a San Luis Obispo County Sheriff's deputy and an unknown gunman. The gunman has been shot, and we have just confirmed Tony Coppola, Public Information Officer, telling us just a few moments ago the gunman is deceased right now. A sheriff's deputy was wounded in this shooting incident, taken to a nearby hospital. Right now, the extent of injuries are unknown. Mr. Coppola telling us that a news conference will take place, providing us with more information sometime later on this afternoon. Now, I'm going to step behind the camera here and give us a kind of a better perspective on where this actually happened. Just north of us on Cemetery Road here. We'll zoom in here just a couple hundred yards from where we're at right now. As you can see, still a heavy law enforcement presence right now. I should also mention there's a jackknife big rig on Highway 101. That's the southbound lane, unrelated to the shooting incident. But that is, as you can see right now, kind of snarling up traffic. But getting back to the shooting here, I spoke to an eyewitness just a few moments ago. He gave me a dramatic account of what he saw as this all unfolded. He was here in this area. He said that he saw an individual, a male, wearing a white t-shirt. That's all he said in terms of a description. He said he saw that inside in the cemetery. There's a cemetery along Cemetery Road. He said that individual was running inside the cemetery, came out onto Cemetery Road, running what he called frantically. And he said at that point he saw law enforcement. At that point, the suspect went into the vineyard. As you can see here, there's a lot of vineyard here along both Theater Drive and Cemetery Road. He said shortly thereafter he heard what he said in his words was a rat-a-tat-tat. He heard gunfire erupt. Very nervously he exited and left the area. He got in his vehicle, and he said he got out of here as quickly as he could. Didn't see what happened thereafter, but as we know, as we've heard now, confirmed from the San Luis Obispo County Sheriff's Office, we had both a sheriff's deputy injured in a shootout, and also the suspect, the gunman, shot and killed as well. And right now, this is very much an active investigation, according to Mr. Coppola. A lot of law enforcement, as we can see here on scene, investigators collecting evidence right now, and more information will be provided to us here in the next few hours later on this afternoon. It's also worth noting that this is the third officer-involved shooting in the county within just the past few months. About 1 month ago in Pomo, there was an officer-involved shooting with the sheriff's deputy as well. That suspect was killed, and in early June 11th, as a matter of fact, the very active Paso Robles shooter, as we certainly know very well, happened on the other side of the freeway, probably about a mile from where we're standing right now. So 3 officer-involved shootings, deadly shootings, also want to mention, happening all within just over 3 months. So that's what we know right now. Officer-involved shooting happened here in Templeton at about 10:20 this morning. There's really not a lot of information. The sheriff's office is providing us who this person is, why this took place, how the incident all started. We will hopefully find out more information coming up later on this afternoon. But as we know right now, sheriff's deputy is injured right now. Injuries unknown at this point, and there is a suspect. The gunman has been shot and killed by the sheriff's office deputy. So that's what we know. Janelle, we'll send it back to you.
All right, Dave, thank you so much. That's Dave Alley reporting live on scene off Highway 101 on Templeton Cemetery Road. We had a deputy-involved shooting. The suspect has been killed. The deputy was injured, taken to the hospital. His condition is unknown. This is backing up traffic on southbound lane of 101 is backed up, partially due to a big rig blocking traffic. It's almost blocking all the way to Niblick Road there. It's not known if that's related to the scene. There still is a heavy police presence in the area, and we are expecting a press conference a little bit later this afternoon with more details. And we'll have full coverage of the deadly shooting tonight on News Channel 12 at 5 and 6 o'clock, and we'll cut into programming again if needed. And you can get updates anytime on our mobile app and website. Just head to kcoy.com. See you tonight.